Aksharkhand. Doors will open on the left. Please mind the gap.
It's a journey which is more than 40 years. I began while in school. I was 13 when I did my first public show. I started with this program called Roving Microphone. It's still there, I think, wherein you take, in those days you had a cassette recorder, so you carried a little bulky cassette recorder with you, and I went across, I remember Janpath, speaking to tourists who had come to India, and I did a program there, and it started off from there, and I went on to become an announcer on Delhi Bee, went on to become an announcer for the General Overseas Service. Then I progressed to news because that was my aim. When I was heard at that platform, the chief of the Indian Air Force was in the hall and heard me, and so asked, had not seen me but had heard me, and asked that, why don't you ask her to compare the Air Force Day Parade, which is held every year and attended by the Prime Minister of the country. So I began with the Air Force Day Parade, and that was a commentary which was more than 2.5 hours long, and I did it alongside a serving Air Force officer who obviously had more knowledge. Digital media has broken down barriers like no one ever imagined. So yes, digital media has been disruptive, but disruptive in a good way, because I don't consider this to be something that has ruined the environment, but rather has opened out doors to a whole lot of people and a generation that can spin a story out of nothing. To young journalists, young women journalists, would be, please concentrate on the content that you want to put out there. Whether it's print or electronic, please be sure of your facts. Please do your homework. Let not your outward appearance guide what the message is going to be. I still feel that women have to work harder at delivery, have to work harder at appearing to be serious, because nobody wants to pay attention to a frivolous person. You want to pay attention because the person has some serious content within them, and I think that makes a lot of difference.